the current controversy is about power within the ruling BJP. Generally, they used to have political representation in the Gujarat government of somewhere between 3 to 4 ministers in senior cabinet ranks. But in the current government, there is only one Kshatriya leader, and that is pinching them.
Hello and welcome to the Indian Express. BJP in Gujarat is seeing an unprecedented protest, the kind that it never expected, because of an incident. And the incident involves a popular Patidar leader called Parshottam Rupala. Rupala made a statement against Kshatriyas, stating that they were very servile in front of the British, which caused an uproar in the Kshatriya community of Gujarat. Now, I have with me Parimal Dhabi and Gopal, both of whom are senior reporters from Indian Express's Gujarat bureau. Welcome to this discussion, both of you.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
So my first question to you would be Gopal, would be, who are the Patidars?
The Patidars in Gujarat are a landed community. They are upper caste. The community is basically agrarian, those who own land, and they are cultivators. But they are numerically very significant in Gujarat. So their population is in the state or in the total electorate of Gujarat is estimated to be between 12 and 15%. But what them sets apart from other communities who are numerically stronger is that this community has, projected itself as a very united kind of voting group. So over the past 30 years, they have voted largely in favor of BJP, and that it is believed that has propelled the BJP to power and helped the party remain in power since 1995. So Patidars being, agrarian community, over the years, they have taken up, industry and business. Now they also dominate the economic scenario. They are running large industries. They are running trades and businesses. Not only that, the community also runs many coaching institutes, which coaches, young women and men from the community to join the government services. So this community, what we call is an upward mobile community, which is very aware politically and very united in that sense. Yeah.
So Gopal, if you could tell us about his exact statement against the Kshatriyas and the context of this statement.
Yeah, well, Mr. Rupala was attending a Dalit event. It was basically an event to pay tribute to some Dalit leaders, and there was a program of bhajans where noted folk singer Kateshiya was singing. So Rupala went there, and then he made a speech on March 22. And then in course of his speech, he said that India was persecuted by foreign rulers, and including the British. And he went on to say that even Maharajas, meaning the to the foreign rulers, and they sought friendly ties with these foreign rulers by breaking bread with them and marrying their daughters to them. This was the statement. The next day, a purported video of this statement went viral, and that caused an uproar among Kshatriya communities. And that's how the protests were triggered.
Now, Parimal, if you could tell us about this whole Kshatriya versus Patidar clash, like, what is the context? And if you could tell us, as as we are not initiated, about the rivalry between the two communities.
Yeah, so Kshatriyas have taken offense with the statement of Rupala. And as we talk to a number of political commentators on the issue, they are of unanimous opinion that exactly the current controversy is about power within the ruling BJP. I mean, Kshatriyas, it is basically Kshatriyas are trying to get out of the margins of the political power gap within the BJP. They think that they've been reduced to margin, they are being marginalized in the power game of the BJP, and Patidars are becoming more dominant. So, in a way, they are trying to assert their political identity in the political scenario of Gujarat and specifically within the Gujarat BJP, which is in power in the state for the last more than 30 years now. So yeah, so basically, politically speaking, if we look at the entire controversy from the political lens, it is it is Varchasva ki ladai kind of a thing within the BJP between the Kshatriyas and Patidars.
It's also true that in a way, Kshatriyas feel that they are being sidelined in the government,
Yeah,
like because there's only one Kshatriya minister,
yeah.
yeah, as opposed to
So following this, yeah. So following this controversy and a number of protests by the Kshatriya community, the government had formed a committee kind of a thing of Kshatriya leaders, not government, the ruling BJP, and it had sent its Kshatriya leaders, BJP Kshatriya leaders, to hold talks with the peace talks with these agitating Kshatriya community people. And there they are saying that they raised number of their issues with the BJP. One of their issues is this, that uh, generally they used to have political representation in the Gujarat government of somewhere between 3 to 4 ministers in senior cabinet ranks. But in the current government, there is only one Kshatriya leader, and that is pinching them. They are also saying that their say in, I mean, their representation in significant government posts, the Kshatriya community people's representation, it has gone down significantly. They are also saying that a number of their demands are being number of their demands are not being fulfilled. Like they are saying that the government had promised, the ruling BJP government promised that they will build a museum of princely states at the Statue of Unity, which remains unfulfilled. They are also saying that it is their long pending demand to confer Bharat Ratna on the ruler of Bhavnagar state, Krishna's what is his name?
Krishna
Krishna
Kumar Singh.
Kumar Gohil Saab, na? Krishna
Yeah.
Kumar Singh Gohil. So, so they have a number of such pending demands with the BJP, and because of that, they are up in arms against the ruling BJP right now.
Okay, the calm question should Gopal, maybe you can take it because Parimal has
Yeah.
already answered, right?
Mm.
So sorry, we will start the question from here now. Like back in the 60s, it seems the Kshatriyas had much bigger presence in the Gujarat government, right? Swatantra Party had around 68 people from the Kshatriya community.
64, yeah.
167. Yeah. So this also this was countered by the Congress with the calm formula. So it seems. So what exactly is the calm formula, Gopal? If you could tell us.
Yeah, so KHAM, KHAM stands for Kshatriya, Harijan, Adivasis, and Muslims. So, Congress also defined Kshatriyas as some Koli castes like Solankis and some other community groups. So that
Thakors.
was so that was a grouping which proved to be a winning combination in early 80s. But that theory also decisively pushed the Patidars towards the RSS and the BJP because Kham exclusively excluded the Kshatriyas from the Congress's scheme of things. So in short term, Congress did gain, but eventually that forced Patidars to unite against this combination, and and they were seeking a vehicle to assert themselves, which the BJP provided. So Patidar's unity as a group of voters has genesis in Kham theory. So that was very important moment in political history of Gujarat.
So moving ahead, like, this protest against protest against Rupala is seen as something that is a bit of a dent for BJP in Gujarat, right? So what's next for Rupala in politics? Is he being seen as someone who might be a problem for the party, or because the chief minister himself had apologized on his behalf to the Kshatriya community?
Yeah. So actually, I doubt if this controversy will have effect, any major effect on the electoral outcome of the Rajkot seat, because it is predominantly dominated by Patidar community, this Rajkot constituency. But yeah, as you said, that it has caused some kind of an embarrassment for the ruling BJP, because the chief minister chief CM had to apologize for the comments made by Mr. Rupala. Gujarat BJP chief CR Patil has also expressed, I mean, he has also apologized, sought apologies from the Kshatriya community. But overall, as I said, Rajkot is a very, I mean, it's a BJP bastion, and since mid 80s, they have lost that seat only for us. Otherwise, they have always won it. So I doubt if Rupala would lose from this seat. But yeah, it has caused these entire controversy. It has caused an embarrassment to the BJP in Gujarat, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if I may add to what
Absolutely.
Parimal has
Yeah.
already said, see, BJP might be confident of winning the seat one more time, but there is no doubt that it has caused a consternation among the BJP's leadership group. Some party insiders do say that this is giving or hurting the parties and the perception around it. So there are voices within the party that probably Mr. Rupala should have backed out from the battle himself, or the party leadership should have persuaded him to, opt out of the contest, which is the main demand of the Kshatriya community. And another important point is that generally, when some issues cropped up against the BJP in Gujarat, we have witnessed that BJP very aggressively counters it. But that hasn't been the case here. They have the party has been soft, as Parimal rightly said that even CR Patil, the Gujarat BJP chief, has apologized to the Kshatriyas on behalf of Mr. Rupala and has urged the Kshatriyas to show a large heart and pardon Mr. Rupala. So this is very, very, I would say, unusual of a BJP, which is generally known as
Yeah.
a very aggressive
And
party. Yeah.
what has happened is that a number of Kshatriya women have come out in protest. So as we know, BJP is very sensitive. I mean, they are very particular about women voters specifically. And when so many women are coming out in protest, it some way hurts them politically. So yeah, and as I was talking to some political commentators, they were saying that yes, I mean, BJP, Lord Ram and the Ram Temple, they are one of the major election agenda points of BJP. And if you look at Kshatriyas, they are considered as the ancestors of Lord Ram, because Lord Ram was a Kshatriya. So in a way, the ancestors of Kshatriya, Lord Ram they are up in arms against the BJP. That is
Yeah.
also one of the sentiments in the
Mm.
state political circles.
BJP doesn't want to lose.
Correct.
Okay, so the optics of being against the ancestors of Lord Ram might have softened BJP in this case. But will it have any impact, the protest by Kshatriyas in the Rajkot constituency against Patidar leader. It remains to be seen. Thank you for joining us, both Parimal and Gopal. Thank you for joining us, our viewers. Keep on watching the Indian Express YouTube channel and Facebook page, and subscribe to us. Press the like button. Thank you.